welcome to this explainer. Look, if you manage a granary, a mill, or really any large-scale agricultural operation, you already know the truth. Protecting your harvest after it leaves the field is just as absolutely crucial as growing it in the first place. Today, we're diving into a direct commercial proposal from the manufacturer Si14 Pharma. We're going to break down a genuinely unique premium sanitation system that is just an incredibly smart buy for your business. This is an absolute game changer designed specifically for end buyers who want a highly effective, safe solution to safeguard their yields. So get ready, because we are about to explore some fully patented, certified technology that will literally redefine how you handle storage sanitation.
To kick things off, we really have to ask ourselves a pretty uncomfortable question about the facilities we rely on every single day. Are invisible threats eating into your profits? Because let's face it, a granary is inherently a high-risk biological environment. Even after a thorough, standard cleaning, your storage spaces are still harboring hidden dangers. We're talking about mold spores and bacterial microflora lurking completely out of sight. They hide in the microscopic seams of the walls, deep inside ventilation channels, right on the joints of your equipment, and all over your loading zones. The exact second you introduce a pristine batch of fresh grain into that space, secondary contamination starts. It's an invisible enemy, but man, the financial damage it causes is very, very real.
And that secondary contamination? It eats directly into your bottom line. We aren't just talking about a little harmless surface mold here. It accelerates into deep pockets of rot. Next thing you know, you're dealing with downgraded grain classes. Suddenly, your premium harvest gets slapped with a substandard label. You see a massive spike in non-standard grain volumes and, terribly, a highly elevated risk of dangerous mycotoxins. Ultimately, this leads to massive, heartbreaking mass loss and forces you to pay out of pocket for expensive disposal costs. You aren't just losing grain, you are literally bleeding revenue.
So, obviously, you need a professional systemic intervention, and that is exactly what makes this product so unique. Si14 Pharma has developed a systemic antimicrobial technology based on atomic colloidal silver that entirely neutralizes this threat before it even touches your harvest. This isn't just some generic off-the-shelf cleaner you can buy anywhere. This is an advanced, highly engineered silver nanodispersion made specifically for granaries and barns. By utilizing this professional-grade preventative treatment, you're stopping that nasty cycle of secondary contamination dead in its tracks.
Just think about traditional sanitation chemicals for a second. We usually rely on chlorine, alcohol, and aggressively harsh oxidizers, right? Well, they are dangerous for your workers, terrible for the environment, and over time, they completely corrode your incredibly expensive mechanical equipment. Si14 Pharma completely flips the script here. Their unique solution is a stabilized, water-based colloidal system using 99.99% pure silver. Zero chlorine, zero alcohol, zero aggressive oxidizers. It is an entirely safe, premium water base that protects your grain while being incredibly gentle on your facility's infrastructure.
Now you might be wondering, how do just water and silver actually eliminate tough agricultural mold? Well, it all comes down to the microscopic engineering. We're talking about precisely controlled silver particles measuring around 15 nanometers in size. Because they are so unbelievably small, they can safely dismantle microbial activity right at the cellular level. When these nanoparticles bump into mold or bacteria, they interact directly with the microbial protein structures. They rapidly disrupt the organism's enzymatic processes and completely block its ability to replicate. The mold literally cannot survive, let alone spread. It entirely neutralizes the threat in the air and on every single surface.
And honestly, this level of complete safety and extreme scientific efficacy is exactly what you'd expect from a premium manufacturer boasting Swiss-associated quality standards. When you are tasked with protecting millions of dollars worth of grain, you just cannot afford to take chances on unverified products. Si14 Pharma brings that meticulous, high-end Swiss ethos right to your agricultural operation. This means you're getting a thoroughly tested, highly reliable, premium solution every single time you open a canister. Furthermore, if you look closely at the product, you'll see a really vital detail. It utilizes patented matrix technology. You are not buying a generic mixture from a middleman. You are purchasing a truly unique product directly from the manufacturer. And because you're dealing directly with the source, you're guaranteed an authentic, patented product holding all the necessary certifications for large-scale agricultural use. It's a completely unique, safe investment in the longevity of your business. Okay, so by now you're probably thinking, all right, a patented, Swiss-quality nano-silver solution that safely eliminates all biological threats. That has to cost an absolute fortune, right?
It's a super fair assumption. Premium certified products usually come with a premium price tag that scares off large facilities. But let's actually break down the true economics of this system. I think the math is going to genuinely blow you away.
74 cents. Seriously. Because this product is an incredibly highly concentrated formula, the actual cost of application comes out to an astonishingly low 74 cents per liter of working solution. You aren't paying someone to ship heavy barrels of plain water across the country. You are buying a pure, concentrated scientific solution directly from the manufacturer, and you just add the water yourself on site. It makes the day-to-day operational cost of this premium technology shockingly affordable.
Let's crunch the numbers real quick to see the ROI, because it's incredible. The initial purchase price for a 5-liter industrial canister of the concentrate is $1,850. But watch this. That single 5-liter canister yields up to 2,500 liters of working solution. Because you only need a tiny amount of solution per square meter, treating a 100 square meter area costs roughly $2.96 per treatment. So if you manage a 1,000 square meter facility and treat it regularly, say twice a month, your entire annual budget for this premium protection is only between $355 and $710. In fact, a single $1,850 canister will protect a 1,000 square meter facility for roughly 31 months. That's over 2.5 years of premium protection from just one purchase. The ROI is just undeniable, especially when you compare it to the cost of a single lost grain shipment.
And the best part? Integrating this into your actual workflow is basically foolproof. Your staff won't need complex hazardous materials training. Step 1. Just mix 2 milliliters, literally a microscopic amount, into 1 liter of clean, room temperature water. Step 2. Apply it to the facility. Step 3. Just allow for 30 to 40 minutes of standard exposure time. If you have insanely high humidity or known severe mold risks, maybe push it to 2 hours. Then simply ventilate the room according to your normal protocols. There's absolutely no rinsing required. None. You just apply it and walk away.
Now, while you totally can use a standard aerosol sprayer for quick local spots, using a dry fog generator is highly recommended. Why? Because the dry fog guarantees that the nanosilver penetrates every single microscopic seam, every inch of the ventilation system, and completely fills the entire volume of the room. It ensures the air itself, along with every single difficult-to-reach structural element, is perfectly coated and neutralized. It literally leaves 0 blind spots for mold to hide in.
And remember, this isn't just for your main storage barn. This is a holistic, whole-operation solution. Because it's completely non-corrosive and incredibly safe, Si14 provides absolute protection across your entire business. You can use it to regularly sanitize mills and mechanical threshing floors. You absolutely should be using it inside your transport containers right before loading to ensure the grain isn't contaminated during transit. It's totally safe for your technological equipment, conveyors, and heavily trafficked loading zones. It's an operational shield for every single step of your grain's journey.
So, what's the next step? It's time to take decisive action and secure your harvest. This is a genuinely unique opportunity to buy a certified, cutting-edge, uniquely formulated product directly from the manufacturer. You can purchase the 5-liter concentrate today and immediately upgrade your facility's safety and profitability. Or, if you run a massive operation and want to see the proof for yourself, contact Si14 Pharma to initiate a pilot program on your site. That way, you can track the exact consumption and results before signing an annual contract. Either way, upgrading to this unique product is, for sure, the smartest investment you can make for your facility today.
Ultimately, as a business owner or facility manager, you have to ask yourself one final question. Are you going to keep paying the massive, hidden taxes of secondary contamination every single season? Or are you finally ready to stop losing grain to invisible enemies and step into the future of agricultural sanitation? The patented technology exists, it holds all the necessary certificates, it's incredibly cost-effective, it's totally safe, and it's available right now. Make the switch, protect your harvest, and protect your profits.